Morning. I'm going to a demo at a Renfest today. Let's see if I can get back into the swing of things. Well, we're here. All that chaos being set up over there is the Bluff Renaissance Festival. I don't know how much I'm feeling this today. Woke up grumpy. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Go through his pocket, stay there! Is over.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, I bet it is.
I have aspirations to someday cook a pig on this.
And those are clay pots?
Yes.
Yeah, they're clay pots. We have local people who make them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how neat.
You just have to kind of start.
You treat them like a pizza.
Ain't much. That's a pretty good start. There's a meadery bar over there. All the food trucks are down there. Vendors kind of start over here. They have a jousting show down there. There's some HEMA metal fighting kind of guys over here. Tent behind them is LARPers with the buffer swords. Whole kind of variety of merchants and stuff like that. So it's a Ren Fair. Everything goes.
Yeah! Oh, we definitely got to send a copy of that to Joe.
Oh, that's got to go on the Forgotten Sunday.
Okay, so I'm trying this again. So you'll see some stuff from the St. Joe Ren Fair. Today I'm heading off to a place called Ravensborg. When I went to the Ren Fair, I was grumpy. Like, went to bed grumpy, woke up grumpy, went to the event grumpy. It just wasn't great for me starting out as it could have been. So I'm trying again. This time I'm gonna go meet my Knight Angus at Ravensborg, which is, it's not an SCA event. It's a more of a just biking reenactment kind of deal. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna camp for like 2 days. Gotta drive. Mr. Howes is all taken care of. Car all ready. There they go. Normally I drive, so of course I worry. And then, so now I'm on my way. I don't know how it's gonna go. It's all new, so it's a little exciting. So, can't really see there. But I've got more stuff to keep me warm than probably really need. So, we'll go from there. And maybe the leaves will be changing really cool on the way. So, here we go. Okay, so this is better. I'm not even trying to hold it. Sometimes you just gotta get something to make the driving easier. So I am in Missouri, about 2 hours away from where I need to be. So far so good. Definitely one thing about road tripping by yourself versus road tripping with your friends to events. It's not as fun on the drive. You don't have a co-pilot, you don't have a snack master general. The passenger seat is your everything. It's just not as fun. Get more time to like pay attention to like
better route available.
What you're driving. Well, thank you. Not sure how better route is available. So, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be as fun. I mean, I'm getting to see a lot of places. It looks like I missed the turning of the leaves, so So basically, this is supposed to be the Viking equivalent of the castrum, which is in Arkansas. The castrum's a Roman fort. And then this is basically just supposed to be a small Norse village. Let's see. Angus is camped up in there somewhere. I really hope I went in the right way. That's the way it said to go. Pond. It's cool looking. Tents, more parking. Maybe I'll move the barbecue sauce out of view. It was getting knocked all over the place anyway. Definitely bouncing all over the place. So there is pretty camping and then there's regular camping. We are in the pretty camping part. Regular camping people are off to the side. I have to find out where he is. Go from there. No, he's got his tent. Oh, there's his brown wall tent. Because he might as well be a Roman. Vikings and people who want to be Vikings and kids. Coexist. I'm gonna guess that's him. I'm gonna pull up right by him. I'm guessing he got himself a skibberoo. Alright. We are here. Let's go see how this works. Well, this is home away from home for the next 2 days. Angus has got pretty good digs. So, time to get unloaded and get dressed. Okay, so this is pretty cool. I think this is the hall. I haven't gone over everything with Angus, but this is pretty cool. I'm not sure how things do here. Bizarrely enough, it's kind of warm out in the sun right now. Well, that's cool.
You both said that.
This is Angus's sail blanket. It does like little leather goods and sundries for making you look good. Oh, sorry. Oh no, you're fine, man. Scoot over here out of your way.
Before we go too far, so I was just reminded of something I didn't cover. Axe hooking. Axe hooking. You're welcome.
I was fine with that one.
Move the dead.
That was rough deal. Was that good? All right.
In the morning.
Yeah, got me low back. Hey, two people on the rack. And you gotta wait a sec. Charge them up, charge them up.
Oh. Yeah. And we're done.
How was that?
Oh, we got one guy. We got one guy.
So what do we do now?
Yeah.
So two people at a time have to do it.
Yeah. Two people need to be together to.
So two people need to be back here at the same time for one person to run
Well, I
away?
think you guys need to be more aggressive.
Yes, we were more aggressive than you guys were.
So okay. The point of like the male guys is we're slow, but we're bigger and harder to take down, right? That's why we're defending. If you're gonna be fast, you gotta be fast. I think you should have just split and tried to get to the flag as fast as you can. Not engaged.
Then make another wall. I'll create
I need an apple.
Don't even push it aside.
I would
Run around it.
Yeah, don't engage.
Plow through and get to the flag.
all four of us just 100%
Plow through and
be
get to
line
the
for the
flag.
flag.
Even if you lose two guys in the middle of
If you
it.
have to engage somebody, just engage one head.
Would it be a good idea to stand off of them?
No. We'll die. They got, Jesus Christ, the Asian beetles are awful.
Yes, they are.
That one flew right in my eyeball.
I'll just spin joke of it myself. And
Yes,
that'll
exactly.
be
Think of yourself
Well,
in
no,
your
that's
own
what I was
spin
gonna
joke.
say. I can, if they make that wall, I'll hammer through them. And you guys just point to the side, knock the flag.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll create the diversion.
Try it.
Go red team.
Go red team.
Me too. Alright. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's all we've
That
had.
is what it is. You guys ready? Game on! Are we all good?
Yeah.
Hey, you win. Good job. Huh? We're all dead.
So, this is kind of the end of the setup day. I know it's dark. You guys can't really see anything. You got a whole lot of period encampment going on. Sun's going down. You can actually wear wool. It's kind of nice. So, see how tomorrow goes. Should be fun.
Yeah, same actor, but you gotta keep it right. You gotta keep it straight here. Too young for that?
Yeah, he's the head honcho at SNL. And he sounds like Dr. Beast.
Alright, touch granite just fell off. Get off the field. Where's Joe?
No, we're ready. Off the field.
Go get your prize. We'll do a little show fight. Go! Wheel or circle of honor. One of our Vikings here has made out a trophy, a prize for the winner. Who can be the last man, last fighter standing at the top of this mound. Cool. Money. Money's a great motivator, right? You can win. So, for everybody who wants to play, get a circle of honor for a cash prize. Everybody, meet in the middle. Circle of honor.
Doing good?
No.
Get you some water and relax, all right?
So we meet in the middle, we all put our weapons in, gingerly. And when we break, the first person you make eye contact with
Hey,
is
did
your
you get
opponent.
smacked hard or something?
Fight until that fight's done, and then you wait for the next one. Yeah, you're right. All right, you guys ready?
I'm coming.
I think you might have lived on mine.
I get better things to do than argue about who won.
The difference between the first Ravensborg and the 10th, 20th is like, I was here to have fun.
Right.
I have to win this. I have to win.
It's alright.
People are gonna make fun of me if I don't win.
Right.
The archer shoots the last guy. He wins actually a great point.
Oh my God. So the archer hangs back, shoots the last guy.
We had a
Michael, you're so evil. You know that.
we're gonna do this, you know. And I had a lady off the side holding my quiver and a bow. I said, okay, they all started fighting. I walked in the back.
Who made that suggestion? That was good.
Meaning to make one of these, but I've never really been quite sure on the setup of the pegs and everything. Oh yeah, that's cool. I might end up bidding on that too.
Hopefully someone does and makes it so.
Yeah.
If it's over winter, man.
I usually do, so usually I have that page for me. Man, I had so many plans. I made 3 bags, a really nice line. I carved the wood for them. I didn't have any copy because it's for what they were heavy coating wool, lined with hand stitch, and they still.
Rock, I think this is the quietest I've heard you over a period of time. Surely you got an opinion about something we need to do.
Okay, now that you've asked. Why did you encourage it?
No, I don't think, all I wanna do is just help at how I can, you know, either with money or with, personal kind of things. Everybody brought up every issue I've thought of, and I really like the merchant,
Even if you didn't sign up for feast, we got plenty, okay?
Bonnie's got enough food for 3 times the people here, so it's all.
And it smells amazing.
After feast, we will, pick up our stuff, get it out of the hall, and we're gonna meet out here at the Wall Rock, this white rock right here.
The lawyer fellow wrote one of his stories.
Oh yeah, do what you need to do.
And somebody shared the story when
We call the law. One of the reasons this rock sits here is we had grand plans to create a rune stone in this space from stone found nearby. With great effort, we mounted this stone deep into the ground, and we proceeded to carve. And we found many, many faults. And the stone crumbled away. And our ideas of a beautiful rune stone faded. But we leave this stone here in the ground, rooted deeply, to remind us that everything we do here is but a dream. Some days it works. Other days it reminds us of our flaws. But still, it stands, and will stand long after all of us depart this earth. As we move to the stairs today to pass the bridge, take that time to think about what roots you hear. Think about what you want to portray, who you want others to see, but at the same time, stay keenly aware of that flawed core which we all face in our journey. We stand here at a choice, at a passage to another place. Some of you may have visited this glade before. For some, it will be your first time. But all who step foot here do so voluntarily. And with the tribe in your heart, For what we do here at Ravensborg is about family, is about community, is about being together even though we may not have mingled of our blood, we have mingled of our soul. The torchbearers will go forth and light the passage so that you might see, know, as we heard at the All Thing, that the last few steps of your passage might be treacherous. Proceed with caution.
Normal size guy? You're right. Probably. Normal to me. Everybody else is short. Only we're special. Yeah, average to me. Feel free to make a circle on both sides. Hey Christian, do we have a light point on this one? Cool. We're short.
No, I'm short. You're not.
Okay. It's nighttime, I'll remember.
Did you go? Did you?
Return of the dead. Our ancestors celebrated a time in which the veil thinned. They celebrated a time in which those who we might not longer hold in our own touch could still be with us. They celebrated a turning of the season, where much as we have for this feast, the cattle have been slaughtered, the deer have been hung, the harvests have been brought in, and we prepare for a long, hard time ahead. They celebrated a time where we could all be together. And that is what we do tonight. There has been much death, much loss in our lives over the last several years. Some of it far closer than we ever wanted to have. And yet, we stand here together. We stand here together knowing that the eternal cycle and promise of spring awaits us in a few short months. That after a cold, hard winter, we will come together again and celebrate the return of the sun. And I pray that I see everyone here in this circle again at that time. But for tonight, we celebrate. As the fire grows stronger, we take this time to raise and sanctify this horn. This horn containing mead. When we think of mead, we think of many, many insects working together to create something which sustains us all. And how more appropriate a drink for us to share with one another tonight. I raise this horn to all those that hear us, to all the gods and goddesses of old, to the Aesir, to the Vanir. I raise this horn. I raise this horn to all those who come before us, to all those whose blood flows in our veins, to all those who guide us in action, in example, and in our striving to ever be better, to our ancestors. I raise this horn to those to whom this place truly belongs, to the whites, to the landwriter, to whatever you might know them by, the ones that keep this place sacred, the ones that keep this place whole, even in our absence. This is truly their place and their home. and we are blessed that they share it with us thus. To the Landweiter. I mentioned before that tonight is of family. Tonight is of community. I call forth a representative of the warriors to speak on that which binds us, to speak of the time for which we must be careful upon the road.
I do not bring you words of eloquence, but out of brutality, of bonds through blood. Though may not be a family, we stand together. We talk of community, building bridges together, even though we come from many different places. And much like the warriors of the time, we tie ourselves together for one common goal. And tonight I sacrifice a symbol, an arm ring of which we would swear an oath upon, to stay true to one another, to stand by each other in all times.
So speak the warrior. I call forth the artisans and the craftsmen to speak their words.
At this time of year, our ancestors took stock of what resources they'd accumulated over the summer. They knew that they wouldn't be able to care for all their animals over the long, hard winter. So they slaughtered some of them, and they called this time of year Slaughter Month or Gore Month. We must similarly purge ourselves. It is time for us all to abandon fear and forget what's holding us back. The same way that a craftsman creates his final product with careful removal of material, we must also remove the impurities from ourselves. I give raw, unrefined iron to the fire to represent that we are in the state still of needing to shed our impurities. Craft yourself and prepare for what's ahead, but do not fear.
Having heard the words of the artisans, let us bear witness to the words of the hearth.
Tonight, I am offering two things very special to me. One, something that is holy to us, weaving, my first woven bit. And second, something more personal, the very first bit of honeycomb that my bees have made. First, I have meadowsweet. This is meant to go in mead, beer, and wine, the drink of Odin. And it's also meant to be thrown in wedding celebrations. In addition, I also have a bead, one of a few that was given to me during my weekend here, which is very beautiful. And I also have spices from the cider this morning, which we drank to ring in this season as well.
I bring mead already made by a very close friend of mine, who I hope can hear us now. resides in a pot that I made. I now send this to him. This pot speaks to our failures. This pot was a whole pot when it arrived here. Now it is no longer whole, but it's still a worthy pot and holds sustenance for the gods.
Having heard the words of the heart of the artisans, of the warrior, what else would you say?
That is the beginning of a poem, an Old English poem, to calm a swarm of bees and bring them to your home. And I just wanted to point out that our offerings, mead and honeycomb, are from the bees. And when I think about winter, and I think about the hearth, I think about them. I'm so worried that they'll overwinter. But they have their unity, and they purge, like the crafters, and they fight. Sigaweef means victory woman, victory wife, like Sigyn, or like the Valkyries. These bees fly about and sting. They fight, but they also make a poem, and they feed us. So, I hope I'll have mead to bring you, instead of just honeycomb. But like the bees, I think we are all very busy right now, very stressed right now, but it's time to hunker down soon and hold hearth and home dear. Thanks.
Having witnessed the sacrifices of our community, we begin now to share in this mead, to share with each other. You need not drink if you need not want, simply raise the horn in thought. And as it passes, we would welcome any who would come up and provide something to the fire. Perhaps a word or two to describe what it means to you, or not. Knowing that the messages sent in this manner often need no words.
So I'm on my way home. It's raining. It was a good weekend though. The rain just didn't start. So it's nice when you get packed up before the wet pours down. It was a good weekend. It was different. Probably something I needed. Just to be, go do something new. Had a lot of fun. There were actually a lot of SCA friends there, so that helped. So, gave me a nice little getaway break. Friday night was cold, very cold. Last night wasn't too bad. My internal clock's probably reset
set real hard. So, sun goes down, you want to sleep. But it was fun. So, definitely recommend that people go do something different. If you have a chance. Even if you never do it again, it's just a nice little thing. Go give it a try. So, but I'm going to be good. So, Mr. Atwood.